Hey guys, what's up? This is WhaleMasher, and this is part 2 of the Dolly cam tutorial. If you haven't watched part 1, I'm going to put a link in an annotation on the video screen on the top left, so you can click that and go back. I'll put a link in the description too. So here's the thing, I'm going to run you guys through an entire kill streak segment. I don't know, 5 or 6 kills, maybe something like that. And I'm going to do start to finish. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I want to get this done in under 15 minutes. So I'm going to be rushing, and hopefully you guys can keep up. So I'm pressing Y twice from first person view to get to free roam mode. I'm going to tap my right button, or my right bumper button one time to get to edit camera mode. I'm going to insert a marker. Now I want you guys to pay attention here. So here's the first marker I'm going to insert. Let's see. Right there. Now if you look at the screen, you're going to see some little white dots. Kind of above my guy's head and to the left, on the center bottom of the screen, to the right of the guy's knee, on the guy's chest, and to the right of the rug. You're going to see little white dots. Pay attention for those, because if I don't tell you guys every single time I insert a camera marker, you'll know I insert one if you see those little dots show up. So there's camera marker number 1. I'm going to press play and pause a lot during this to get everything exactly where I want it, when I want it to be there. So I'm going to insert another marker right here now, and then I'm going to come out here. Now I know that I'm going to shoot this guy because I've done this like 1,000 times now. I just did this perfectly before, and it didn't record the video for some reason. So I just keep on pressing play till I see myself shoot this guy, and I get this kind of spatter here, this blood spatter, these giblets. I'm going to insert a camera right behind those. That's a reference camera. It's going to be deleted probably later and moved. I'm going to move over here because I'm going to shoot this guy. When he gets shot, I want the camera to be right here. And then my guy's going to run off behind this sign. When he does that, I want a camera to be right here, watching him run. In fact, let's try something I haven't done yet and put the camera over here. That could be a bad idea. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'll see. I'm going to let him go a little bit longer, and I'll put a camera right here since he's running into this building, or into this truck, and then I'm going to put another camera right here, and then I'm going to come out and I'm going to kill some guy, so I'm going to put a camera here for now, and then we're going to back up. And I'm going to come to camera number 2, and now I have to adjust this because this is going to be slow motion, so I'm going to have to add some cameras and do some stuff. I'm going to go as soon as I shoot the gun. So as soon as I hit him, you see a little bit of the blood spatter. I want the camera right now to be at this point. And then I'm going to leave it for a second. And I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to come back to camera number 3. And I'm going to press play and pause. See, that's such a fast swoop. I'm going to put a camera right here. And then I'm going to delete camera number 4, remove it all together, and move it over a bit. Put another one in. I might have to redo this. We're going to see. So I'm going to set up the slow motion, explain this to you guys. There's camera marker number 2 right now is a speed mode of manual. They all do. There's also fixed, and there's linear. The difference between these are fixed, whatever you set this to. If I set it to fixed 0.1 or 0.5, as soon as the camera hits this marker, it's going to change to whatever speed I have it set to. So if you want that camera to be slow motion right off the bat, then as soon as the camera hits this marker, when it's moving on the dolly, it's going to switch to 0.1 speed. Here's another thing, a tip. You can't get to 1.0 speed very easily. For some reason. If you remove that marker and just insert another one right away, it's going to have the exact same position, but the marker will be reset, so you can have it back to manual. And then there's linear. I'm going to use linear for this, and I'm going to have linear set at 1 to start. So whatever you set this camera to, whatever you set linear to, that's the speed that the camera is going to start off at. So when the camera hits this, it's going to start off at a 1 speed. Then I'm going to come over here to camera number 3 and change it to fixed at 0.1. So what's going to happen is this camera with linear 1.0 is going to start at 1.0 and then go to 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 2.2, 0.1 at camera number 3. So it's going to slowly move down the line and change to it. Now, camera number 4, I'm going to leave it manual. Manual basically means that whatever the camera before it was set to, it's going to remain at that speed. So camera number 5 should also be at 0.1 because camera 3 is at 0.1. Camera 6 should also be at 0.1 because camera 3 is at 0.1. Now with camera 6, what I want to do is I actually want to change this to linear. And I want this to start off at 0.2. And then by the time it gets, and then it's going to slowly increase speed as it moves to camera number 7, which I'm going to set to a fixed speed of 1. So let's see if this works. We're going to come back to camera number 1, edit it, back out, and press right bumper to get to dolly camera and press play, and just see if this works for me or not. So there we go. And then this guy's going to get shot. I'd probably adjust this a little bit if I was putting more time into it, but because it's just for a tutorial, I'm not. So now we're back here, and right back where we were to camera number 10. So I'm going to just about to shoot this guy. So I'll get up behind my shoulder, and I'm going to keep on moving forward or back. Let's see, right about here, I suppose. I'll insert a camera, and then I hit him, and he's dying. So I'm going to put a camera right there so you can see everything that happens. And then I'm going to move forward to right about here. See what I do. I'm going to run around for a little bit. I'll put another camera here now. And then I'll put another camera right here. He's coming around the truck, so I'm going to put another camera over here. And I'm going to come back to this camera, get to that point in the timeline, and I could see some guys came out. So I'm going to put another camera right around here. I'm going to reposition it back a bit because I want to be able to see myself in the view. So right there. And there comes these guys. And this guy is about to get shot. So let's move the camera down here. And let's put in a... Okay, let's put in a camera right there. And then I'm going to run around this truck. So let's put this over here, another camera. And then I'm going to move up, see what's on the other side of that bus. So there's going to be a little fight over there. So let's put a camera right here. And then I'll move down to here so you can see him get shot. And then I'm just going to put another camera right here looking at him. And just wait to see what I do before I put another camera in. And I'm going over there. So I'll swoop up here and I'll put a camera right, well, let's see where I'm running off to. Okay, I'm running off over there. So I'm going to go back to my last camera, click it to edit it, get to that point in the time frame, press play, and I know I'm going to go this way, so I'm going to put a camera right there. And then I'm going to have it move up to here. Maybe like this. And then I'll move it down. And I'll wait. Okay, let's put it right here. Okay, now I'm going to shoot these guys. So you might want to put that into slow motion if that was your own, but I don't have time to do that. I'll put another camera here. And I'll put a camera here. And now I'm about to get shot and die. So there we are, I'm getting shot and I'm dying. So I'm going to put a camera right there. And then I'm falling towards the ground, so I'll put a camera right here. And then I'm still on the ground, kind of finishing my fall, twitching a little bit. And there we go. I want that to be slow motion. So what I think I'll do is go back to camera number 28 and press play. And I'm going to change camera number 28 to linear, starting off at a 1.0 speed. It's going to come to camera number 29, and when it gets to camera 29, it's going to be fixed at can I get 0.3? There we go, 0.3. And these ones are both manual, so they should be 0.3 along with it. Let's watch this whole thing one more time and see how it looks. Now there's probably going to be some adjusting that would have to be done. I'm not going to have time to do that. And this was just so you guys could see how it is that I go through this and place my cameras. You can see I normally place... See, that was a little too fast there for me. I had to adjust that. I normally try to keep it just kind of behind them. And yeah. I try to make it so it's all nice and smooth looking, so things don't move too quickly. And if they do move fast, so you can actually see what's happening. I already see that there's a bunch of things I would adjust in this, but I just don't have the time to do it for a tutorial. And now it's going to slow down. You're going to see me fall to the ground in slow motion. And that's it. So I'm going to pause that and head out to edit camera mode and move up here so you can see all the cameras that we placed. And there they are. There's, I forget how many I added now. It was 30 something, I think. 31 cameras that we added in. And that's the majority of them right there. Now, this actually finished much faster than I thought it was going to. I talked really fast through this and did this really quickly. So that is awesome. I'm really glad that I got that done as quickly as I did. I can't think of anything else I want to show you guys right now. Oh, I can actually. Move up to a camera and you edit it. I don't usually do this. You press your left bumper or your right bumper and you can scroll through them. So I'm going backwards by pressing left. Down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 camera marker. And now I'm moving up the camera markers by pressing the right bumper button. So that's another little handy thing to know. Other than that, I think that's about it for this tutorial. I think if you guys have any more questions, you can ask. And well, you know what? I want to talk about something. Here's something I don't like about this this whole mode, the dolly cam. You're watching this video, and you're always gonna see the cameras in it. You see that? I can't find a way to turn those cameras off. I can turn my HUD off like this, or I can turn it on. If it's on, you still see where it says camera 8 and the time up there in the top left. I hate that. There should be a way to turn off these cameras completely for people who want to record to HD, like to their PVR, whatever they're using to record their footage from directly from their console. Right now, as it stands, if you want to record this without those cameras to an HD PVR, to a Dazzle, whatever it is that you're using, you're going to have to come back to camera number 1. You're going to have to have your HUD turned on, which I don't. And you're going to have to go to the dolly camera, press on record. You're going to have to press play, and you're going to have to record your whole segment until you're completely done. I'm just going to stop it right there. You have to name it. I'm just going to name it a bunch of A's right now. And then you have to press start, and you have to go to, you can manage your, you'll have a segment there. Now, if I were to go to edit camera mode and delete all of these markers now, so they're all gone, and I go into my managed segments, that segment will still be there, and you can still watch it even though I deleted all the camera markers. So if you do want to have more than 50 markers, because you can only have 50 markers at a time, so if you need to, you can, you know, record that segment, save it here, and then what am I trying to say here, and then start over again with new markers. Then you have to upload your clip, and you know, name it whatever you want. I don't know if I have room to do this or not. And you'd continue, and you have to choose a spot to upload it to. I don't know what these are. I don't want to undo those yet, but then you'd upload that, and then you'd watch it directly from your file share, and all those cameras will be gone. And that's how I have to do it every single time when I want to record, so without those cameras in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. You've been awesome, etc., etc., and stuff. Goodbye.